tell. No, we don't kiss and tell. They wanna know if I link that girl. No, I don't, but her name rings a bell. Yeah, I brought Sam to the beach and AJ coming with things as well. She wanna live that rockstar life, so I'ma take her to a different world. No, we don't kiss and tell. No, we don't kiss and tell. They wanna know if I link that girl. No, I don't, but her name rings a bell. Yeah, I brought Sam to the beach and SK coming with things as well. She wanna live that rockstar life, so I'ma take her to a different world. Tracey, you thought that I missed the drop, you're unwell. Big men, no, we don't kiss and tell. When the J's on my feet are from Astro World. Arm to the T like a vest, I suggest you relax or we'll lift the shell. The block that I'm from's on the corner of Bliss, but the man that will stay around the heat like hell. I bought a range of my mum's shorts, so I told them I gotta pay more for the step. Them man show the energy like a Skepta. If they wanna walk to them, go on then, that's Skepta, it's nang. I'm a murder with the way I bang. Nowadays, bars is the thing I slang. Calling my gorillas when I gotta go 8 no chips in the clip when I rang this tan. Had Pyrex, had pots, no pan. All she ever wanted was a man that's gang. The girl gave me top like a Virgil, look, and I got kicks like a Shaolin clan. So don't stop, don't stare. My little niggas that I give it more than a tear. That girl says she knows me, I don't care. Made a pum pum chip off the front room chair. Yeah, no, we don't kiss and tell. No, we don't kiss and tell. They wanna know if I link that girl. No, I don't, but her name rings a bell. Yeah, I brought Sam to the beach and AJ coming with things as well. She wanna live that rockstar life, so I'ma take her to a different world. No, we don't kiss and tell. No, we don't kiss and tell. They wanna know if I link that girl. No, I don't, but her name rings a bell. Yeah, I brought Sam to the beach and SK coming with things as well. She wanna live that rockstar life, so I'ma take her to a different world. Talk too much, then I air that. She bossed up, so I'm trying to get near that. She got a back, everybody wanna stare at. In your tight dress, man, I love it when you wear that. She dressed to kill, she's a queen for real. She could do it on Bond Street, do it on Fairfax. She knows she could look good in them high heels, and she look good in some Air Max. She's sexy, red lipstick, looking all Fenty. Already know the name, see the diamonds on my chain, and these girls are dying to get friendly. Top boy, never seen a swag like Skepta's. Run up the money, we ain't saving a penny, and we don't cuff no jezzies. Let the bros have a turn, man, I did that already. No chaser, put the liquor on ice. Put it on the card, I ain't looking at the price. Now my accountant's on the phone and she trying to find out what I did last night. Back on tour, getting money with the guys. Sold out the show, so we did that twice. Straight from the after party to the next city like a rock star, man, I live that life. No, we don't kiss and tell. No, we don't kiss and tell. They wanna know if I link that girl. No, I don't, but her name rings a bell. Yeah, I brought Sam to the beach and AJ coming with things as well. She wanna live that rockstar life, so I'ma take her to a different world. No, we don't kiss and tell. No, we don't kiss and tell. They wanna know if I link that girl. No, I don't, but her name rings a bell. Yeah, I brought Sam to the beach and SK coming with things as well. She wanna live that rockstar life, so I'ma take her to a different world.
Well. Here again. I cannot believe this. Right. Right. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. This may be a bit of a dub that I've actually got. I can't tell if it's like It's a bit of a dub. I got the music in. Sort of vibing with this. I like this. I know you lot can't hear this. That's good, because I don't want to get another one of those copyright strikes. That'd be nice. That'd be nice if I don't get another one of those, eh? Anyway. Hello, one and all, welcome back. Not a great day. Not a great day for a cure. Not a great day for a cure as a Barca fan. Not just a terrible day. But we will just be getting an overview of what happened this week. You could say I'm stealing FNG's idea of football this week, but unfortunately we do things a bit differently over here, so if you think that, just piss off. Anyway, welcome, one and all. Hello, how are we all doing? I hope you all are well during these terrific times, I should say so myself. Terrific times. I'm gonna get into different things before I just get directly into Barcelona. Oh boy, where the hell do we start? First of all, I want to go ahead and mention I have started a whole new Master League. Well, I've done this twice, realistically, because I wasn't really happy with what I've got. I realised there was a bit of a mistake to sit there and just let Akieme and Delmiro go. 2 gems, 2 absolute diamonds, and I let them go for pennies. A bit of an idiot move from me, not gonna lie. Fraudulent business, excuse me. Not gonna lie, but yeah, happy to admit, not the greatest business, but probably a better businessman than Josip Bartomeu. I think we're just going to skip off that topic because we're going to come back to it. I really don't want to scream in this. Oh my god, this is going to be so infuriating. I cannot believe I've actually got myself to do this. You've got to give me a bit of credit here, lads. I didn't want to do this, but unfortunately I'm here. So this is going to be a long it's going to be a long night. Let me just go ahead and mention I did start a whole new one, as you can tell. Let me just stop editing the lineup for a second. I did go and do some business, obviously. Excuse me, as you can clearly tell, Joao Cancelo, we've only got him for just about the range of 60, it was like 55 million, 60 million. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. You know, what's 60 million compared to 120 million, 145 million? Anyway, okay, yeah, we got Fernandes, but I did these moves by myself. And Fati was apparently a free agent. So it turns out he still is 17 years of age, but he was actually a free agent. So you'd wonder why he's still in this game when they said, well, I don't know. I don't know why they didn't do that, but fortunately, these things happen. Yes, we did get Jose Gaya from Valencia. CF Valencia. Yes. I forgot how much we paid for him. It was definitely cheap. It was definitely a bargain. So we definitely got we definitely get our money's worth, considering he is 25. So Alba here is 31. I don't know about you, as that song just popped up. Boy's got to go. That is perfect timing. That is perfect timing. Wow, Jesus, that is perfect timing. But no, Jordi Alba does not really have to go. I mean, in real life he might have to, but maybe let's take the pedal off of that for a second, and let's get back to this. Anyway, we obviously do have Mr. Pedri from Big Las Palmas, the Palms. Oh my God, great team, great talent, beautiful. Let's see. We do have Francisco Isco. Ooh, saucy. Francisco Trincao from SC Braga. And who's this, you might ask? Who is this Kike Saverio? Whoa. Whoa. Whoa there. I'd be asking the same thing realistically, but I know who this kid is. He's an absolute baller. Kike Saverio. I love this kid. He's got a bit of flair in him. And yeah, I looked at him. I was like, wait a minute, Kike Saverio? No way. They got him in the game. Let's see, Kike Saverio. Oh no. Oh no. This may have been terrible timing from the from Pez here. This may have been terrible timing. It actually seems as though, now that I've just checked his Instagram, it seems to be on his way out, as he has left an official statement, trying to hold back the tears. Really trying. I really am. Can someone just end my suffering? That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Just end my suffering, you know? That's that song that's just come up, When I'm With Him. I don't know if this is the right moment, lads. End my suffering, please. Just... I'm trying. I'm trying really hard here. I'm really, really trying. He hasn't found a club yet. Kike, I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. As it seems as though you may be on your way out, because I can barely translate Spanish. What a life. Anyway, moving on. This is... I can't do this anymore. This is not... Okay, moving on. Alex Collado, the midfielder, the Spanish midfielder, the 21-year-old left footer. Look at that. Can play on the right, can play a bit of a second striker if you give him enough time. Let's see if you're willing to risk it all for this kid. I definitely would. He gets you the stats, gets you the goals, assists here and there, and Monchu. We know about Monchu. The captain of Barcelona B. The captain. The leader among those boys. The men among those boys. He's a man. And I really hope Barcelona do promote him, because he does seem to be on his way out. Another talent that we're going to be missing out on soon if we do not act quickly. And we do have Miralem Pjanic. Love skills there. 30 years of age. Don't worry, I'm not angry. Why would I be angry? Nothing wrong with that. You know, at least we didn't spend 145 million on them. You know, just a swap deal. You know, it was a swap deal. Next up, George Cuenca. Now this kid, This kid's a baller. Left footer. Now, you don't come across a lot of left-footed centre halves these days because, let's be realistic, the left footers do make a difference in this game. That's how I see it, at least. Okay, Chumi. I think I actually got rid of him, if I'm not mistaken, or I probably didn't save that one. I don't know. And of course, Demirara and Akieme, the two Spanish full backs. Okay, not the most greatest of ratings, sure. That's all up to you, but yeah, that's about the team so far. And for the loans, they've actually gotten somewhat well. Ray Minaj, I've actually done that because I'm quite a bit of a I'm a small fanboy of Braithwaite, alright, and I know he's not going to get time ahead of Griezmann and Suarez and Braithwaite. He's not going to get time ahead of them realistically. So I sent him out on loan to Athletic Bilbao. Anyway, moving on. Marc Cucurella, the Spanish fullback, or better yet, left midfielder. This really shouldn't be a loan anymore because he's actually, well, his loan has actually, no it hasn't expired. Getafe had the cojones, and we're like, you know what, we want this player, we're going to extend the rights to fully purchase him, and they done just that. Cucurella leaving Barcelona, and he will be joining Getafe. Yeah, Emerson. Now he is actually to join next year. This deal is so confusing me because I don't know if he's actually coming or if he's not coming. Currently plays at Real Betis. Yes, that is true. But it seems as though they're going to be looking to do some business before he even plays a game, and that indeed shows a bit there. And Carlos Alanya. They're saying in real life they're going to keep him, but they're not ruling him out. Well, they're not ruling him out. Well, they're not ruling a transfer out for him, basically, but they're going to plan to keep him. Rafinha, I don't see a way back for this guy. Basically, he's come back for pre-season and everything. Seems like a cool guy and everything, but he just... Nah, it doesn't work out for me. Sorry. Musa Wagi is also one of the players that has returned to Ciutat Esportiva to start pre-season. Felipe Coutinho, we all know this guy, and I'm going to go ahead and move swiftly past to Jean-Claire Todibo, the French centre-half from Schalke, which unfortunately Schalke were a lot of bollocks this season. I was honestly painful watching. I think it was more painful watching. You know what? I actually cannot do this. Why have I done this? I'm putting myself through continuous pain. And this music that I'm hearing is not making it any better. Can someone just please end my suffering? See that? Right. Yes, you do see a 6-0 win over Eibar. Oh my god. Eibar. They used to be a pretty good team last season, if I'm not mistaken. They were a pretty good team. If you disrespected Eibar last season, then I think you shouldn't really be you don't really know ball. But this season, okay, maybe you have a bit of a case because the Magic Man is no longer there, but we cannot talk about that much now. Yeah. Okay, I think I've got this out to what I want. The one thing I really hate about this is that Longley and PK and Ter Stegen, especially Ter Stegen as well, they lose. Their fitness is so terrible, and I have to bring in some kids such as Cuenca, Araujo, and Chumi, which sooner or later will be Todibo, and maybe some youth products sooner enough, maybe, hopefully. Uh, yeah, were we playing? We're playing Camp Nou. What about uniforms? Okay, looks good to me. And let's get this going. Right. Uh. Okay, let's try and lighten this thing up, shall we? Once again, if you are enjoying the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe with notifications on. Anyway, let's move straight in, baby. We're going all in.
Pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands.
I probably should, okay, since I've got my headphones like legit in and I can hear the audio, I don't want to hear these two once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. Talk realistically, because I would like to hear myself talk. So, I know you lot cannot, oh shite, you lot can hear it. That is an L. Let's turn that down very quickly. No music, please. I think that can only be heard in my headphones. Okay, cool. Right, realistically. Jesus. Really quickly, go ahead and follow All Around Barca and 3 Lads Went Barca on Instagram, and also go ahead and join the Flick group All Around Barca. It is all in the description. Download Flick today and join our group. Jesus. Where the hell do we start? Well, here's one thing. Don't have my thing open to see my... Okay, here we go. Okay, give me... Okay. Nope, that's not happening. This is so quick, man. Anyway. This is how it looks. A few days ago, William Borges, the Brazilian right winger or possibly midfielder, maybe, from what I've heard, was reportedly on his way out of Chelsea. Put out an official statement that he is leaving Chelsea, and there were even massive rumours of him joining Arsenal on a free. And then today, which happened to be this morning, yeah, he joined Arsenal on a 3-year deal, which will happen to be about 100k a week. They're saying it was like 250k a week or whatever amount a week. Definitely not jealous. Anyway, moving on. This is going to be bad, isn't it? Why did I do this? Why have I actually got myself... Who the hell is Ochik? Why has it done that? What is autocorrect, man? Stop it. Anyway. Oh boy, here we go again. What is life, man? What is life? Oh my god. Coutinho is set for yet another loan which is currently at Bayern Munich, the German Giants, the Bundesliga Giants. Oh snap! Anyway, the Giants of Germany. On his way there, seems as though it would be very likely to happen. Not very sure how he would fit into that Arsenal team, considering Mikel Arteta's tactics, considering the other players that are there. Maybe he would easily walk into that starting 11. Maybe it's possible, but who knows at the moment. Something could happen, something possibly could not happen, probably won't happen. Wilfried Zaha supposedly going to Arsenal after he was apparently out partying, whatever, and making jokes and whatnot. Zaha to Arsenal, yeah, blah 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 blah. Okay, cool. Gabriel to Arsenal. Now I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know this Brazilian defender. Arsenal linked to a lot of Brazilians. This Brazilian defender who does play for Lille, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is Lille. The French side. And even after they've got Saliba, they're still looking at different defenders. This is a little bit baffling to me. Of course, they're probably going to look to get the likes of David Luiz, Skodran Mustafi, possibly Callum Chambers, and what's the other kid? Yeah, just the entire defense, because they're clowns realistically. But he's linked to Arsenal. A deal possibly happening there. Ozil strongly linked with the Turkish side, Istanbul Başakşehir. I don't know if I've said that correctly, but yeah, that's apparently happening because of some close friends. Yeah, he's been spending some time over in Turkey, some vacation time, funnily enough. And Ozil, he's been linked for years out of Arsenal, realistically. And I think if Arteta is really serious about going in a different direction, and he's serious about getting rid of Ozil, he's got to bring in someone at least better, or at least the same, and that has the same quality, that possesses the same quality as Mesut Ozil. Because Mesut Ozil, I don't think you can really replace that realistically. That is that's a player that seems a little bit irreplaceable. Not someone that's very dispensable, is he? But we'll see how they do that one. Apparently, Alexandre Lacazette is on his way to Atletico Madrid for a reported 30 million. Now, given his form, you'd got to say that's got to be a little bit more higher. Got to say at least. Well, Arsenal paid about 50 million for Alexandre Lacazette, and that is absolutely astounding, realistically. And for what he's done, you've got to say hasn't worked out. You got to go. All right, you've got to go. We can't be having this balding smurf, as they call him these days. Just sit around, not really do much. But he did put in a shift against Chelsea. I will not lie, but when will it really matter? Because it seems as though that was just the FA Cup final. Realistically, they were just like, all right, let's go for it. You had to, realistically. If you didn't go for it, yeah, we all know what happened there. AFTV going trending, eh? Speaking of AFTV, man, I'm definitely gonna miss the guys. Gonna miss the overall show in general, because the watch-alongs are just entertaining to watch. They've actually been a massive plus in this whole thing, to me at least, and probably to others, and I hope so, because they're just entertaining people realistically. And okay, maybe it's not, I hope it's just not me, but I don't know, just seeing them flip out, man, of these terrible players, it seems hilarious. Probably isn't just me, but I don't really, sometimes I don't really like it. They do get a bit nasty here and there, but that's just football, man. It's just football. But let's see what else we've got here. We're just going to skip through that. Okay. Okay. Europa League news. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yay. Realistically, I don't care about any of the European competitions right now because two of my favorite teams are gone. Alright, there's the outrage. There it is. There it is. You've done well. You've done well. Fair play. There it is. Inter Milan defeats Bayer Leverkusen. Leverkusen crash out of the Europa League. Inter through to the Europa League semi-finals. Man United defeat Copenhagen to advance to the semi-finals, and Sevilla down the Wolverhampton Wanderers to advance to the Europa League semi-finals. So it will be. Oh yeah, and Shakhtar did win. I don't know who they played against, but I didn't really read into that one. But Shakhtar, it will be Shakhtar and Inter, and it will be Sevilla and Man United. Sounds great. No Wolves, surprisingly, but I think after this season, and I think just after years no European football, you've got to say they've done something. They've tried. They've definitely tried. So fair play to Wolves. Fair play to them. Unfortunately, I was going for them to actually win the whole thing. I guess some tough teams because trust with Nuno at the helm, it seems as though anything is really possible. But I think he's going to need a lot more firepower in his locker if he actually wants to win some silverware realistically. So that's going to need plenty of time and money. Woohoo! Yesterday, yay. The absolute brilliance of Neymar Jr. and Choupo-Moting. And would you believe it, Kylian Mbappe, who was probably at first ruled out for months after a scary injury in a friendly. Sucks, man. But he was able to return against Atalanta, the Italian side, who score goals for fun. Realistically, just make other teams look like pure idiots at the back, realistically. And they did beat Atalanta 2-1 in a late last gasp to advance to Champions League semi-finals. Oh my god. I did want Atalanta to win because come on. Come on. We hate PSG. We hate PSG. I hate Neymar, okay? I don't know about everyone else, but yeah, that's just how it is realistically. So Neymar did very much carry those useless frauds, and somehow Choupo-Moting, who was relegated with Stoke in 2017, 2018, and here we are 2020, he's in the Champions League semi-finals. That is fair play to him. I'm not jealous. Well, no way. Anyway, moving on. No, we need it. Okay. Well, get ready, boys. This is where the video falls apart, realistically. I don't want to do this, man. I don't want to do this. I cannot believe I've actually got myself to do this. But yeah, let's see what's going on. Oh, nothing much, realistically. Okay. Fair play to yous. I just realised it is 6-0. I've just actually looked up at the score and it is 6-0. I've actually done this pretty well, haven't I? Oh shite, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Okay, that isn't heard. Cool. That is not heard. Great. Great. Okay, moving on. It was just... What was it? What was it? Hold on. When was that? When was that? Hold on. That was just a few days ago. That was just a few days ago. When was that? Tuesday or Wednesday? Jesus, oh my God, man. So when was this? When was this? When was this? So this was the 8th of August. Okay. Which was last Saturday. Oh man. And just about a week later. What is life? What is life? Anyway, moving into Barcelona news. I think we should get into the urgent stuff first. As we have gotten news that the French defender Jean-Claire Todibo has tested positive for COVID-19. Wishing you speedy recovery, my friend. Very unfortunate, as he was on his way to return back to the Ceuta Esportiva to start his pre-season and possibly get back in with the team. But that's actually closer than he imagines. Turns out he's actually asymptomatic, so hopefully he's in good spirits and in definitely good condition, as he definitely will be a player that we will be needing next season 100%, and no one should be that much of an idiot to actually let him go on loan again. So realistically, all the best, my friend. Hopefully everything goes swell and you are able to make a quick return back to training, back to wherever. And yeah, and as it has been confirmed today, another French defender, oh boy, Samuel Umtiti has actually tested positive for COVID-19. I think this whole thing sort of speaks for itself, so I think I'm just going to keep my disgusting comments to myself, and I think I'll just move on. But I will say, another speedy recovery, my friend. Get better soon, get back in training, get back, yeah, and yeah, that's actually all I gotta say realistically. What is this? Oh shite. Great. Okay, moving on. And even more news, hopefully not true, but Carlos Alenya was meant to be one of the players to return back to the Ceuta Esportiva to start pre-season, but apparently he was sent home because he has come into contact with Jean-Claire Todibo, and they told him to go home because yeah, they didn't want to risk it. They probably just went like, you came into contact with him, let's not risk that, and let's possibly not risk anyone else. So they sent him home. Hopefully, Carlos, you're okay. Hopefully, just self-isolate for 2 to 14 days and come back. and yeah, everything will be fine. Just probably stay away from the missus and the kids. Yeah. Oh, actually, does he have one? I think he has one kid actually. I think so. No, he has one child. Okay, I remember. I remember that correctly. Weirdly, but you know what? Yeah. Hopefully, Coles, you're okay. Just self-isolate. Drink plenty of water, and also stay in shape because certain people cannot, like myself. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. What have we got? So the 7 players, which did include, which they were originally 9, but went down to 7 because of Todibo and Alenya. But the 7 players were Pedri, Trincao, Rafinha, Musawage, Matthias Fernandes, however you want to say it, and Audio Busquets, possibly a relative of Sergio. I don't know if they're related. I think they're related because they have the same surname. I don't want to make assumptions, but I don't know. It's like every single time I see something like that, are they related? They might be. They may well be, but I don't know. But yeah, those are the 7 players that have started their preseason who did show up to training, and of course they are starting. And moving away from that, I probably should have did this some type of different way, but I'm going to do some channel update. Obviously, sooner or later, the new games will drop. FIFA 21 more than likely to come to the channel, along with the PES 2021 season update, and that's just more than likely to come realistically, and hopefully it does. But as it stands at the moment, what was it, FIFA 19? I believe, yeah, it was FIFA 19. The Journey series is over. I've deleted both videos for the sake of the first one actually getting a copyright claim. I decided not to risk it for the second one. They could possibly easily look into that, but apparently there was a claim that I just didn't see, and yeah, that happened. So unfortunately, the series is over. It's done. I deleted both videos, and we're just gonna be moving on. And that will be that. That will be that realistically, and yeah, I don't want to risk any more of those. Probably some of the music getting caught in there. I don't know, but I probably should have dealt with that. That does have a lot to do with me realistically. So yeah, that series hacked off, done, and we'll try to just bring in new content as soon as the new games drop, because I'm not gonna lie, kinda getting tired of this game, and I think it's just good if you just play something different for once, and instead of just this. And yeah, anyway, time to get into more Barca news. Yay, well done. Anyway, this was just August 8th, which was last Saturday. Barcelona beats Napoli 3-1 and advances to quarter-finals. Champions League quarter-finals with Bayern Munich, as Bayern Munich thrash Chelsea 4-1 to advance to the semi-finals. Quarter-finals. Yeah. The first half, goal fest. I enjoy those, but the second half, dreadful. Made me want to die. And yeah, that's all I'll say. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's see what else we have. Oh boy. Okay, so let me do that afterwards. Okay, so let's actually do this. Yeah. Anyway. Hopes are high for the Gold King. You say that a lot, don't you? let's still schedule. Let's see. I say the transfer window is the 31st of January. We got Real Sociedad in the Copa del Rey quarterfinals. Woohoo! Betis, City in the what's this? The first knockout round. Okay. And Real Madrid on the 7th of March. That's a very interesting date. And afterwards, another derby, Barcelona versus Espanyol. And of course, directly afterwards, where's the schedule? How are you gonna have Madrid on the 7th? 7 days later, a week later, Espanyol. 3 days later, City and Atleti. What is this? Oh my lord. And I assume that will be the last time I actually play them. It is, because I've already played them once. Okay. 7-1 victory over Villarreal. Nothing special. I did make a mistake there. I'm trying to get this done. So yeah, I'm going to have to rest Longley and Piqué. I will let Chumi and obviously George Cuenca play. Left footer. It's a little too obvious as what I need to do. I think I'm just going to let Pedri have a go. Messi needs to have a rest. Let's rely a little bit less on Messi, eh? Yeah. Don't know how we're going to do this. We're going to bring Busquets back, and I think we're just going to fully switch up the whole thing here. I think we're going to just going to go like that, realistically. And Monchu. Brilliant. No fitness problems. And I think we move. Oh yeah, we do need a goalkeeper. And we do have Iñaki Peña. Who I do want to invest in, because he's actually a pretty decent goalkeeper. And I think with enough time, he can evolve. I may not be the greatest rating of goalkeepers in this game, but fair enough. We are going up against an attack. We are going up against Marc Cucurella. How great is that? It must be so much pain at the moment. Pain for Cucurella. Absolute pain. Pain for him. Pain. Lots of pain. What the hell? Okay, well then, let's get into it. Yes, get into it. Oh yes, let's do this. So let's get it going. As I've just said, yes, Barcelona did defeat Napoli 3-1. Gotta say, I was quite surprised as to how we actually looked like a pretty decent side. We were actually clicking very nicely. The passes were clicking. We seemed like there was chemistry, and there was a bit of understanding between the players and the manager, and we succeeded in our game plan. And this game plan was definitely not the greatest of all, because obviously after a while this does get tiring, and unfortunately Setien just did not think for 2 seconds about fitness and about the players possibly getting tired. And I definitely know, first of all, there was quite a few controversial moments from the referee. Koulibaly's challenge on Messi. Messi just gets in front of Koulibaly to win the ball. Koulibaly kicks the back of Messi's leg, and that is pain. He's been in training for what, just about a day, with a brace on. It wasn't too much. He took that like a champ, but he definitely felt that in the morning. So yeah. What else was there? The VAR decision to hack off Messi's goal. That actually didn't. It wasn't a handball at all. There was no handball. I mean, there could have been the slightest deflection, but there's really nothing you can make a case of from the replays. There's no angle that can tell you that there is a handball, unless you actually see evidence from one of those angles. And none of those angles that have been shown, at least from what I saw, have absolutely no evidence of there being a handball. There could have been the slightest deflection from a defender, if anything, and Messi was going to end up scoring. It was a pretty good goal. Basically, good pass from De Jong. I feel as though a lot of people discredit the pass and just morally credit the goal, because it actually was a pretty decent finish in front of goal. But the pass, though, into Messi's chest, and he drops it down brilliantly. That goal shouldn't have been hacked off. He had every right to be frustrated. I would be frustrated. I would be absolutely kicking the referee. I'd be Koulibalying. That's not a word, but I'd be kicking the referee. Legit. Not even joking. I'd actually kick him in the back of his calf. For that decision, because that decision was actually ridiculous. And the fact that Koulibaly actually didn't get a booking for the challenge as well, that didn't make any sense. It was in there crying on the floor. He was rolling on the floor crying for what? You put so much he's put so much force in that as well. He doesn't feel the press for Messi coming. He doesn't see anything. There's no clear warning that he's been given. He went forward with it, no booking, no nothing. He gets away with it massively. Yeah, he was able to get back on the pitch because he was apparently hurt or whatever. Who cares, bro? Messi had to continue the game, and it was a penalty. Luckily enough, Messi just tying his shoe and Suarez just burying a penalty. Swag, as it is. You know how it is. And yeah, just referees do anything realistically possible. I don't know if it was really a penalty from Rakitic. It was a challenge inside the area, don't get me wrong. I don't think he fully won the ball. I think he got a bit of the ball, but mainly got the man. And I think it just didn't really seem like much for me. And it was given as a penalty anyway. And an away goal for Lorenzo Insigne. Great. Brilliant. Yeah, that happened to just be the first half, realistically. That's pretty much what I got from it. But just Setien in general. Okay. Fantastic news. We don't have Messi, so who do we have? Luis Suarez. What can Luis Suarez produce from here? I don't know. Just go for it, realistically. Okay, well, yeah. I probably should have done a video where I would go, here's what I want in the next PES 2021. I look like an absolute wanker if I did one of those videos, realistic. Here's what I want in the next PES 2021. Like, in the next PES, whatever. I want new players, because the same players come up every single year. Ricky Pooch! My child. He is a child. Wow. Brilliant. But that just really wasn't enough. Realistically, that just wasn't enough. Yeah. Luckily, got past Napoli in the end. Some very, very weird substitutions from Kike Setien. I do to get tired of talking about his substitutions, and I do think when the substitutions matter, when you really need to make a change, especially when you are given 5 substitutions due to now the fitness of some of these players, they probably are not great, so you probably need to do something about it. And probably you're switching half the team if you're making 5 subs. There's 11 players, you're switching half the team realistically. Do something, make a change, and I think he doesn't really have the bollocks to do so, unfortunately. And I think that proved today. We waited a week for this absolute abomination in Lisboa. Waited a week for this. People hyping this up, as well as me hearing people just blabbing on about, oh, we're gonna get thrashed and whatnot, but there was no one being optimistic about this. We actually do have a chance if we just play our cards right. Bayern Munich are not the easiest team to beat. We know that. Ah, what a bell end. What an absolute bell end. Oh my god. Absolute twat. Okay, good. It's back. We're ready to go. We're ready! Okay, so moving on, right? We waited a week for this absolute abomination to boil over in Lisboa, and yeah, I think a lot of people predicted it. A lot of people predicted it right, but I don't think they predicted it in this way. We would exit the Champions League, and we would exit Lisbon, Portugal, in the most shameful way possible. I was actually really confident, and I believe I may have been a little bit too overconfident. I may have been a little bit too overconfident, but I didn't say we would absolutely thrash them. Okay, maybe I predicted 4-1 to us on the official app, but my original prediction was a 3-1 win. My original prediction was a 3-1 win if we played our cards right. But after I saw the lineup, I knew we were fucked. I'm sorry, we were fucked. I cannot believe that this guy, Setien, is really in love with this system that doesn't work. Why are you constantly putting out a lineup? You're putting out this formation that is absolute dog shit. If it barely worked against Espanyol, what makes you think it's going to barely work against Bayern? Fix it up, Sonny. Do something. Make a change. This is what I'm saying. This guy doesn't have the bollocks, man. Doesn't have the bollocks to make a change. Do something different. Implement your own tactics. We're not saying, oh, copy Pep Guardiola, copy Cruyff. We're not saying that. Just do something that might actually work with these players. You are given so much quality. Even if there's not much there is some quality in this team. And the fact that he has not been able to use the strengths of these players is honestly beyond me. It's honestly beyond me, lads. I cannot believe this. We waited a week for this. And what we got Oh. Oh. What we got was an absolute embarrassment. We got an absolute embarrassment, and I don't think anyone can really say much for what we have just actually seen. We can't say much for it because there is nothing to say for it other than completely embarrassing. We have been completely decimated. Nothing but constant penetration from Bayern Munich. Nothing but constant pressure from Bayern Munich. And I cannot believe that we just sat there and we just took it. We just sat there and we just took it all in. Oh yeah, we'll just don't worry, it'll be all over soon. No, the goals kept coming. Luis Suarez scored the only goal for Barcelona. David Alaba lobbed his own goalkeeper. Unbelievable! I cannot believe I was actually laughing it off as well. And then he goes on to completely shut down Barcelona's defense. Apparently the plan was to contain Bayern, to contain them. But you couldn't contain your fucking self. How? Oh my god. How? How can you manage to contain another team when you can't contain yourself? You cannot contain your own team. What absolute calamity at the back, man. Semedo, what did I say about this kid? What did I say about this kid? What is he actually offering? Other than his pace. He's a Portuguese Hector Bellerin. He's shit at defending, but his pace makes up for his shit defending. A bit of strength. So what? What does he really offer? Realistically, you're not offering anything to the team. Fuck off. What's the point in this kid? It's honestly infuriating. It was honestly just painful to watch that absolute decimation of a performance. Actually, that's actually a dumb substitution right there. That was a dumb substitution. I did. Okay, that's Griezmann actually, because okay. Anyway, but why? Setien has got a lot to explain for. I get it. He's had a massive job on his hands. There's been massive pressure on him, but you've got to do something with that pressure. You've got to turn it into something instead of just rolling over and just letting it crumble you, letting yourself crumble like that. Why did you let that happen? Once again, you just let Flick and Bayern Munich bend you over, and you've done nothing about it. There was hope after Suarez's goal. We were like, oh, surely the comeback's on. As time went on, sloppy turnovers, left and bloody right. There was evidence. These players that are paid, that the wages that they are paid with are absolutely ridiculous. They make me want to honestly die with their wages that they are being given with. And some of these players are actually bang fucking average. They're not good enough, man. We're spending billions of euros, pounds, whatever the hell currency. We're just spending all this money on bang average players who end up getting sold in less than possibly 6 to 12 months. You are wasting money. This is terrible business from this club. This is terrible business. Parto claims he is a good businessman, and the business that he has been doing has actually been slowly damaging the club. It started, probably, I don't know when it really started, but realistically, I think it started really when Pep left. And realistically, no one is going to want to manage this because it's a massive mess, it's a massive job, and no one's going to want to deal with it because the pressure will mount. And Setien allowed it to. And that makes no sense to me. I mean, disbelief as to what I've actually seen tonight. To actually witness 8 goals past Marc-Andre ter Stegen. 8 goals. Compared to our 2. 8-2. 8 goals in 90 minutes. We've conceded 8 goals in 90 minutes. It could have easily been 20. Could have very easily been 20 if you think about it. But Marc-Andre ter Stegen had a bit of a nightmare tonight. But he proved he was at least something. But 8, just an absolute decimation. And to just rub even more salt in the wound, like seriously, I cannot believe this. Felipe Coutinho, oh, give me a second, please. Felipe Coutinho, oh my lord. Felipe Coutinho, in 15 to 20 minutes. Felipe Coutinho. This is the guy we had to unload to Bayern Munich. And what does he do? Flick was waiting for this. He was waiting for this moment, wasn't he? Oh man. Flick was waiting for this very moment to happen. Coutinho, who was it? Coutinho on... Who was it? Who was it that came on... Who did Coutinho come on for? Who was it? Let me see. Who was it? I don't see anything. Felipe Coutinho on for Serge Gnabry, who did score. Off the back of, I believe, Longley. Slots it home brilliantly. Nice ball over the top from, I believe, Lewandowski. And, yeah. Felipe Coutinho. We all doubted him. We all didn't. Some of us did. Some of us didn't really like the guy as soon as he joined. Some of us have got something against the Brazilian magician that is Felipe Coutinho, and I hope you all have learned something from this. Yes, we did spend a very, very big, hefty amount for this kid. We did do that. We were mainly paying for the talent rather than his actual value, and that's what I think of it mostly. We're just paying for his talent, realistically, if you ask me. And yeah, we weren't paying for him. We did not pay for him. Liverpool did not make us pay for him. This is the guy we wanted. This is the guy, I don't know who. I don't realistically know who wanted him, but fairly enough, we got him. I'm not gonna lie, I was actually a big fan of this deal because I like Coutinho. May not be the fastest guy, he's clearly not a forward. Clearly not a forward, and I think people need to realise that. He's not. he's not really the forward type. He doesn't make. Sure, he makes the forward runs here and there, but he's not really. He's not really what you think he is. More of the attacking midfielder. More of the guy that launches in those corners, that launches in those set pieces with his absolute magic wand of a right foot, which I would die to possess. His ability is beyond amazing. And as you can see there, Felipe Coutinho's overall rating has dropped by 1. I am not happy with that. Not happy. But as it seems, I don't know, bro. I honestly don't know what to say at the moment. I didn't want this to just be loads of screaming and swearing, but here we are, man. This is what it's turned into, unfortunately, and this is just what it is, man. Unfortunately, I said I'm sorry in advance. We could go even deeper. We could go even further. That's just how it may be. Just how it may go. Unfortunately. Because I do think there's a lot of people who are massively blind to what's actually going on, instead of, I guess, coming clean, or maybe admitting that what we are seeing is actually not okay. Not okay on many levels in football. And the fact that those players even have the right to walk around on the wages that they're given, it honestly, it really angers me. It really does. It really lights me up, man. Those players looking around and staring. But I think Bayern was smart. They played brilliantly to get into our heads, to just listen. The mentality we went there with and everything else was wrong. Same thing with Roma. Same thing with Liverpool. Same thing even now with Bayern. Even same thing with Juve. We can go back to Juve. We can go back to Juve. We can actually go that far back, even though we pulled off the miraculous comeback against PSG, who are actually in the semi-finals, who are actually in the fucking semi-finals of the Champions League. The guy that made it happen for us to even get past PSG in the first place, and has now left for PSG, and is now in the Champions League semi-finals with PSG, and is actually really close to winning a Champions League without Messi or Suarez. And if he does, I will fucking applaud him, because he's done it without being in the shadow of Messi. Well, speaking of shadows, look, I don't know if that's an argument to really make, but being in the shadow of Kylian Mbappe, more than likely, you know, there's a few big names there that go unsaid, unmentioned. I don't feel as though they get enough respect. I don't feel as though they get enough credit, you know, like Di Maria and all them lot. I don't know, that's how I see it realistically, but it doesn't add up. There's too much quality, I get it. Okay, maybe you can shame us for this. The average age being about 29 and over 300 days, something like that. That was the average age of the lineup for Barcelona. The average age, the average of that lineup was 29 years and 300 days, something like that. 300 something days. 29. Ansu Fati comes on when? Like what? The 60 something, like the hour mark? Are you serious? And this is, I don't understand. Set in 45th minute. Let's do something different. He goes, okay. What was it? Semedo? No. Roberto off. Griezmann on. And here's why I do slam into Griezmann. Alright, I don't care. Alright, I like Griezmann. Clinical finisher. Deadly finisher at that. Will finish if you give him a half a chance, realistically. He will score a goal if you give him half a chance. That's how good he is. But what I have seen in the past few games, realistically, what I have seen after the restart has been nothing but fucking shit. Walks around, can barely even control the ball. His first touch is absolute dog shit. I mean, today it proved what's going on inside the kid's head. What's going on? For him to be playing like this, for him to be acting this, he's not really much of a vocal person. Okay. Not too much of the vocal person. I mean, maybe when the Atleti situation was going on, maybe he was a little bit more vocal then, but not too much of a vocal person when it comes to this club. And what's going on here. The real stuff. Reality. But just what I have seen in general, it's shit. His first touch is absolutely terrible. It just seemed as though he just wasn't looking, or he just wasn't interested. He actually just doesn't want to play. Looked like he just really wasn't bothered to be on that pitch. That's what it looked like today. That's what it looked like against Napoli. What's the point in this kit? What's the point of him if he's just gonna walk around? Like, do you not see his Instagram? Do you not see what's going on? Something isn't right. Something isn't right. There's too many deeper things that's going on in the club. The fact that no one knows is honestly beyond me. Guys making all these pictures black and white. Why? That doesn't ring anything good for me. But seriously, I don't know what we're really gonna get from this guy. If he stays any longer, the wages will only pile on top, and it'll just be collecting more money as it is. 120 million in his first season. I don't think he's even done better than Neymar in his first season, and that's bad. Yeah, that is my opinion. I don't think Griezmann has done better than Neymar in Neymar's first season at Barcelona. That is bad. That's shameful. That's shameful. It's my opinion. It may not be everyone else's, but that's how I see it. Not good. Today really opened a lot of eyes, because you don't normally see 8 goals in a single game. Okay, you know, we saw what they did to Tottenham, we saw what they did to Arsenal, we saw what they did to Chelsea just the other day. But 8 in one game? 8 in one game? That doesn't. 8 in one game. The quality that is actually in that defense. Gerard Piqué, Longley, Ter Stegen, Sergio Roberto, Jordi Alba. I'm questioning the actual management here. There's too much quality in this team for it to be like this. For there to be an actual full-on calamity at the back. How has this happened? How is this possible? How? I cannot believe what I've seen today. I cannot believe. Oh my god. I just really want to touch back on this really quickly. Philippe Coutinho. Can we give some respect now to Philippe Coutinho? Will you lot actually start respecting these ballers? Because I don't think they're getting enough respect nor credit. And Coutinho is pure evidence. 15 to 20 minutes, 2 goals and 1 assist. You've got to be fucking joking me, man. You've got to be joking me. I mean, fair play to him. I'm surprised he didn't celebrate. By how badly the club have treated him, I'm surprised he didn't celebrate. I'm surprised. I respect Coutinho for that. They didn't celebrate, even throughout everything, because it's his dream club. You didn't know? Now you know. I salute Philippe Coutinho for going out there, putting in a fucking shift for those last, however, 15 minutes, and still having the class not to celebrate, not to show any disrespect to the club that still pays your wages, okay? Still pays your wages because you're on loan. They at least pay at least half your wages or whatever the cut is. I don't flipping know, but wondering now if maybe you'll get the respect you deserve. Let's put some respect on Coutinho's name after that. We sent him out on loan, said he wasn't good enough. Yeah, we spent all the money on him. Now he turns on you lot. He scores 2 goals and 1 assist. Oh, what is life? What is life? Amazing. These same people are probably crying their eyes out. Philippe Coutinho. I love this guy. I'll say it once, and I'll say it again. Put some fucking respect on Philippe Coutinho's name. Okay. And obviously, if Bayern Munich aren't your favourites to win the Champions League, then you, my friend, need to just quit, because after that, like they humiliate every team. I mean, maybe not in Germany, but you know, Europe. I don't remember them having realistically any humiliations as the level in Europe as to what Barcelona have been through the years. I mean, yeah, we did beat Bayern Munich a few years ago. When was it? 2015 at the Camp Nou? Yeah, okay. That was 5 years ago. 5 years ago. 5 years later. 8-2! 8-2! Oh my god! 8-2! And everyone's going, oh, what if there was a second leg? You lot would be fuming. Yeah, I'd be, yeah. I think... I think I would genuinely break something. I think I would genuinely break something. The level that I have reached today, and even the level that Barcelona have reached today, I think totally, obviously, two different levels. Holding in so much frustration. I'm actually doing this pretty well. But yeah. And even after that, as it is, there's a lot of reports going around that Setien is reportedly getting sacked, or reportedly has been sacked already, and this just doesn't really help anything realistically. I think he just accepted. Oh boy. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Bayern Munich just didn't stop. They didn't care. They had absolutely no remorse as to what the scoreline was. Completely lost. Completely in distraught. Complete decimation. Complete embarrassment. And I think the club, from the top to the bottom, need work. And I think anyone that's blind can even see that. Yeah. Amazing. But hey, got to, yeah, Alphonso Davies. He was just playing in Vancouver. When was it? Not too long ago. In the MLS. I don't have very nice things to say about the MLS. But they have produced some decent talents through the years. They just don't know how to use them to their strengths realistically. Yeah, very useless coaches. I feel as though I think the only team realistically, David Beckham, the new team that he's made into Miami, I feel as though that team's gonna go places, especially with when they signed Blaise Matuidi. I think it's official now. It must be a retirement league. But with all the forget retirement league, let's get retirement homes, retirement clubs. Arsenal, the retirement club for Chelsea players. First Petr Cech, then David Luiz, and now William Borges. Oh man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone could very much see exactly like the highlights. I guarantee the highlights for the game are not even. They're actually probably even an hour, because it's just you're just watching a full-on decimation. Realistically, just watching a team slowly get beat down to the point where they literally don't do anything. And with that, we clearly do see, oh boy, the manager who has actually gotten Bayern here in the first place, who has actually been assistant coach with Joachim Low in the historic World Cup run, the historic World Cup result. The German side that completely decimated the Brazilians 6 years ago. Bayern Munich, managed by Hans Flick, the manager, my god, who was assistant manager for that just disgusting German team in 2014, and who is now a Bayern Munich manager, and who has created something so ridiculous. I cannot believe this. It gets worse day by day. And tomorrow I've probably got to watch. Well, it would be absolutely hilarious if Man City go through. But yeah, I think with Flick there, and I think with even Leroy Sané coming, and even if they, improve that midfield a little bit and that defense as well, they could be on their way to creating history. They could very well make history this season and next season combined. He could very much just outdo what Pep Guardiola did in 2009, in 2011. He could outdo all of that in just a short amount of time. That's scary. Manager with that amount of quality, you gotta say. Gotta hand it to him. What a guy. Gotta hand it to him. Fair play to Bayern as well. They didn't stop until that final whistle. They never stopped. Never stopped. Just pure domination. They lived in our half, and they just made it theirs. They made the game theirs. Took the game and decimated us for the 4,000th time. A complete decimation. Woohoo! Nothing new. Yeah, just nothing but European nightmares. European nightmares. That sounds very bad. Nothing has made this any better, but realistically, where's that post at? Where's that post at that compared Coutinho to, it was like I don't know how many players, but a lot of players indeed. Let's see. Let me get through this first. Okay, fine. Study San Muy. Yep, absolutely fair play to Felipe Coutinho. Let's see if I can find that post. Trying to find the post. See if I can Okay. Must be on the other one then. Okay, here we go. Felipe Coutinho, 145 million. Sula, Thiago, Kimmich, Sane, Davies, Gnabry and Boateng all for 130 million. Felipe Coutinho is worth more than 7 players alone. 7 combined. All those 7 players worth 130 million compared to 145 million, and that's how much we bought him for. And he went ahead and joined that very team on loan. Joined that very team on loan. That he's worth more than. I cannot believe the shithousery that I am seeing here. 7 players combined compared to 1 player alone. Oh my god. Just fair play to him. That's all I can really say. Fair play to Coutinho and Bayern. Just completely, yeah. That's all I can really get from that. I just say I would say this will be the end if this goes on for another year. If this goes on for another year, this is the end. So the socios better do some work. They better put something in, because after that, and the fact that Bartomeu had something to say afterwards, nah, you shouldn't have shit to say afterwards, realistically. You have single-handedly ruined everything. Life is good. Yep. Life is good. Yep, sounds great. Barca's worst loss in European competitions. Most goals conceded in a knockout match. 6 different players scored for Bayern. 6 different players. And Coutinho scored twice. Can we just talk for 1 second? Nelson Semedo. Once again. Portuguese Hector Bellerin. Offers nothing but fucking pace. Got absolutely cooked by Alphonso Davies. The Canadian cooks. Semedo. Makes him his dinner. And what does he do afterwards? He just falls on the floor. Yep. Classic. Fair play. Fucking classic. Great defending. Great defending. And this is the guy you lot want. You want this guy starting ahead of Sergio Roberto. This is the guy that wanted minutes ahead of Sergio Roberto. You are an absolute fucking fraud. Unbelievable. The fact that everyone, not everyone, but there's a lot of people that would rather have Semedo because he's better at driving or whatever the hell. Roberto can do it better, if not even better. Car offers nothing but pace. Nothing but fucking pace. We went there with the completely wrong mentality and the wrong tactics, the wrong formation, wrong everything, and yeah, I guess you could say it was the wrong result as well. It was very much the wrong result because Bayern Munich deserved more than just 8 goals. They deserved more than just 8 goals. More than 8 goals. That's bad to say that. It was actually that quick that I actually missed the first goal. I missed Bayern's first goal. The fact that I even laughed at David Alaba's own goal. I had the audacity to laugh at it, man. It's ridiculous how I actually predicted 4-1. In the first half it was 4-1 yeah, to Bayern. And 4-1 again in the second half, which would be 8-2. Wow. If you think about it, Barcelona didn't score any they didn't score a goal in the first half. David Alaba's own goal, and then Suarez in the second half. Okay, I think Suarez was actually in it today, which is good. A lot of people are still down. A lot of people still don't. A lot of people still want Lautaro. A lot of people still want him. A lot of people still want Aguero. They want Aubameyang. They want these top strikers. They want these Premier League strikers. They want these Premier League Donnies. Yeah, they're not coming here. They might, because the wages are ridiculous. Let's be realistic, boys. The wages that they're getting paid. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure anyone would want to come here with those wages. Fuck me. I'm pretty sure anyone would want to come here with those wages. But nah. It shows that there are massive holes in the business here, and we are letting small gems go. And as I've mentioned, Kika Savario may just be on his way out. Another gem gone. Because it's another matter of terrible business. Who would have thought? Mark Cucurella. Mark Cucurella to Getafe for what, 10 million? 10 million. And what else? Xavi Simons to PSG. Gem. And what else? What else is there? Let me think for a second. I know there's someone else I'm missing. I'm definitely missing a few other players in there. Because there's too many gems that we have completely missed out on. There's gems that we have completely given up on. We could be sooner or later missing out on a real Busquets, even though he has just come back. Yet luckily, he's luckily just come back. Once again, I think he's a player that we could definitely use. Are people saying, you know, likes of Busquets, Vidal, Suarez, PK? The game has moved on apparently from those type of players, and it is time for new blood. PK's interview may have spoken some truth, but I don't think it would have been complete truth. I just think that you lot really didn't show much out there, including the manager, and the fact that the manager just sat back, just went, oh shit, they've scored again, oh shit, they've scored again, oh shit, they've scored again, instead of making a change, instead of doing something, but just chilling, hanging out realistically, and just watching those players look around at each other, look around the fucking arena, and just go, what's the point, man? The heads were dropping from the first fucking goal. Messi's calling for calm in the first 15 minutes. Are you serious? He's telling the players to calm down, and there's only 15 minutes gone. 15 minutes, it's 1-1. Messi doesn't deserve what we have clearly been giving him. Eternal praise left and right because he fucking deserves it. He single-handedly sort of saved this club. But I think with these terrible fucking managers, he's single-handedly taken these managers and made them look good by single-handedly just carrying the team realistically. As he's been doing for the past few years, even with Neymar and Suarez by his side. But now that he just only has Suarez, who is now getting older and who is now declining, no doubt about that. There just doesn't seem to be much motivation in these players. They just seem to be in it for the fucking money. It's about money now, and football shouldn't be about that, man. You got these spoiled brats asking for more money on their fucking wages. Don't you think you earn enough? What do you do with that money? Even coaches like Valverde is fucking rich. To be that much of a fraud, to be that bad of a manager, you are fucking rich. You are stinking fucking rich, and it honestly angers me to see someone so bad in my eyes make so much fucking money. We see it every day, realistically. We see it every day. Bad people or terrible, just overall people who are shit at what they do somehow make tons of money. How? Please tell me. I honestly don't get it, man. Guy thinks he's a businessman. He's done terrible business. The guy has lost more money than he possibly ever thought he'd ever lose. But I think with this guy, obviously Setien, maybe he does deserve another season because he's only been here 6 months. 6 months isn't very much. Wouldn't be a fair representation of who he really is. Wouldn't be a fair representation of what he can actually do. Let alone the fact that he said he was surprised that he got the call because he doesn't have much experience. Let alone the time that he's been at Real Betis, which for me just shows. I'm not really sure if he was down because it was Barcelona. It was a big club. They had the faith in him. But you've been fooled, my guy. You've been fooled, and I think Valverde, I think Valverde was just just yet once again, Barto just finding these yes men to fill these orders. You do bad business to do even worse business, and you call yourself a businessman. I don't understand the amount of money that has been spent in the past, basically since Neymar's left. So basically the past 4 years is honestly beyond me. The amount of money that's been spent to replace Neymar, and the fact that we haven't been able to find the perfect replacement, or we have been able to find a player, but he is either on the fucking bench or is shitting his pants, and Antoine Griezmann is doing both. Amazing. 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 Honestly amazing. It was honestly embarrassing to see that Instagram post from Barcelona, the actual club itself. And they post absolutely nothing after it. They don't say, well, there's no caption, no nothing. They just, yep, throw it out there. Yep, 8-2. Because what can you say about it? For those people who fucking expect it, I hope you're fucking happy, man. We could have had an actual chance. This is actually one of our best chances of actually getting, first of all, some silverware this season, and actually winning the Champions League for the first time in 5 years. Prime example, 2015. Lucho, Luis Enrique, the guy who at first I did question, but I think he left knowing that his time was done. And we're turning into the next Watford. We're turning into the next supposed AC Milan, going through managers left and right. Not a very healthy way to manage this club. But another thing about Bayern, we could possibly see. Like I said before, we're just going to see history with this Bayern squad, and even with Hans Flick at the helm. They're gonna do bits next season, season after that, and the season after that, and as long as he is there, trust and believe, Bayern will keep fucking going. They will keep fucking going, and even with this team, I've got rid of so many players, I've gotten rid of Junior Firpo because I don't know exactly what he offers. He's a great fullback, but is he really what someone would really prefer, would really want in a team? Don't know. We have definitely gone past the point of. We've definitely just getting to points now. This is just deep, isn't it? This is just deep. I'm making myself look like an absolute prick on the stream. Fantastic. You hate to see it. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Yeah. Lots of pain. Lots of pain. Just someone end my suffering, please. I wish no longer to suffer. making myself come on here, slowly suffer, slowly die. You love to see it. You love to see it. Barely able to even play this game, for fuck's sake. Barely able. Barely able. If Setien is sacked, then it shows even further. It's causing even further damage to this team, and even further damage to this club. It starts off with a business, man. It just starts there. It will start there and it will end there. And like I said, if a change isn't made, if those socios don't do what they need to do and send a message, do something, we want this man out. I want this fucking prick out immediately, man. I need him gone, man. Pep fucking single-handedly, if you think about it, he handpicked kids and turned them in to fucking legends. Those boys that you used to see in 2009, Abidal, Puyol, yeah, those boys, David Villa, Alexis Sanchez, Samuel Eto'o, Ronaldinho. Well, we were going a little bit too far, but you know, those boys back in the day who used to boss the pitch. So, well, we did some business back then, but at least it actually benefited us. We're doing business that benefits us in no fucking way. Players that will definitely not be used. Players that definitely will sit on the bench. Have no fucking use. Have no actual... haven't got a clue. And I myself haven't got a fucking clue, realistically. They're enjoying those wages. If I were to even think about making myself go look at every single player right now and asking myself, or making myself look at their wages, I think I would honestly explode. There is quality in what we do see, that is true. How much? I don't know. But it shows that the mentality dropped today along with the heads. And Setien once again failed to pull these boys together. He clearly never had control of the fucking dressing room, and that's just in itself, maybe you shouldn't have this guy here, because he doesn't have control over the fucking dressing room. You got all these people who think, oh, we should do this, or we should do that, and they can't come to a fucking agreement. They don't think this will work, don't think that will work. I don't understand, man. How is PK saying the same thing over and over again? How is it a fucking carve and fucking copy of his fucking interviews of European exits? This is honestly ridiculous. He's saying the same thing. We come with the wrong mentality, the wrong this, wrong that. We shouldn't have done this. We shouldn't have done that. Why is it the same thing? Defenders. One of the, if not the greatest, Spanish defender. Probably one of the, but probably the best Barcelona defender in history, hands fucking down. I mean, maybe if Longley stays for a few more years, If he stays the rest of his career, maybe he will be up there, but who knows? The future will basically decide that. But as long as this fucking clown stays at the helm, stays at the top of that fucking board, with these clueless fucking people who have no idea how to run a football club, how to even manage finances or whatever, they just do what they want, whenever they want, they do whatever they please. And I think this is what we get from this, realistically. I do think we deserve this. I do think we deserved a massive reality check. This is where we are. And if we continue down this path, we will go even further. We will flirt with mid-table mediocrity, and then we will flow into the lower parts of the tables, and then we will be fighting with relegation. We will be going down with Espanyol. We will be playing with Espanyol. We will be reigniting the Derby Barcelona in La Liga Smart Bank. How great does that sound? If it sounds great to you, die. Yeah. I don't know about you, but relegation actually seems closer than it actually seems. I don't care if we're second in the table. We actually could have came third. We could have came fourth. We could have came fifth. But I think without the Argentine, relegation would have 100%, with this team and with this mentality, relegation would have been 100% confirmed. So technically, if you think about it, because we only scored one goal today, it actually should be 8-1. But it is a David Alaba own goal, and obviously that's a goal for us. But okay, if we're looking at it one way, we scored one goal, they scored 9. Well, really 8. But yeah, they scored 8. We scored 1. And obviously counting David Alaba's goal for them, I added on 9. So we really lost 9-1. But 8-2 is the actual score. And considering shots, maybe shots on goal or whatever, we probably lost about, let's see, 1 million to 3, realistically. Yeah. You're just not going to get past a Bayern if you just don't really give a shit. And we definitely did not give a shit today. And we deserve that. Massively. Deserve that. Massively deserve that. They just honestly made themselves look even worse than they already looked. And that in itself is bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Come on. It's fucking bad. I'm gonna do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the current squad. The current squad, which I know I definitely cannot see at the moment. Let's see. Ah, look at this. This is a large scoreline. 8-2. Look at that. Painful exit from Europe. Sounds like Brexit to me. Anyway, goals at each end. This game could have started worse. Yeah, I think the body language clearly showed in the team today. There was a lot of body language that clearly shows this team is not motivated. This team's overall morale has dropped massively. And I think they might as well just be playing for fun. That's what it seems to me, because literally it was 1-1. There's still something to play for. You still have time. Fucking do something. But after Pericic's goal, I think it was all done and dusted. Messi losing possession, not fighting for it. That shows, yeah, I think we're fucked here. But you fucked yourselves even more because you didn't really fight for it, did you? There's no real motivation, clearly. Oh, look at that! Look at this. It seems as though I may be copying off of their. Let's see, what's this? The first time Barca have conceded that many goals in a game to Sevilla in 1946. This is a fucking joke. Fucking Sevilla. In 1946. I didn't even fucking know about that, but come to fucking read it. That was their worst ever defeat. No, I don't think their worst ever defeat, but gotta be up there with one of the worst ones. Eh? Probably second worst behind it, realistically. Yeah. Alphonso Davies, probably soon to be one of the best left backs in world football. A lot of people are saying he's already the best in world football. I respect it. 100%. I do respect it. Amal has talent, goes to Europe, does a madness, and what the fuck does he do? Yeah. Yeah. PK's interview said a lot. Said a lot, man. It's good that he's finally opening his mouth. He's finally pinpointing the actual fucking frauds that need to be looked at, because a lot of people do realize, a lot of people don't see the full picture here. There is a part of the picture that is cropped off, and PK made it known, and good on him. Good on him, letting everyone know, hey everyone, you see these sons of bitches here? They think they can get away with everything? Yeah, let's point them out. And like I said, fair play to him. Fair play to him. Fair play to fucking everyone. Gotta say fair play to Barca for even still being out there. Not fucking, I mean, they did quit, but you know, it's not like FIFA where you can disconnect from the match, is it? Is it? You can't fucking throw in the towel, can you? Unless you just red card everyone, realistically, and you call the game off. Ah, man. Let's see this. It has been a very, very tough night. I am sorry for the Barca fans and members, for the players, for everyone. We were not the club we represent. I am so sorry. There are some decisions that we have already made and others that we will make over the next few days. Announcements will be made from next week. We need to make decisions after things have calmed down. Today is a day for reflection. Tomorrow we will try raise our fan spirits following such a heavy defeat. It was a very devastating result. I congratulate Bayern. They played a great game and deserve to go through the semi-finals. We were not up to the occasion, and we can only apologise to the members and fans. Can I just ask you a question? What the fuck will you be doing tomorrow to raise the fans' spirits? Tomorrow we will try to raise our fans' spirits following such a heavy defeat. With fucking what, mate? Give us free. You know what you could do, yeah? Give us a free fucking. Was it the membership of Barca TV Plus? Give us that, and then fuck off, right? You could just give us the free membership, and yeah, I'll be fine with that, honestly. And if you do that and leave, then maybe I'll be happy. But other than that, toss yourself, because you're a fucking joke. You're not sorry for anything, realistically. Guys been doing shit business for the past 4 years, ever since Neymar left, and realistically, Neymar has been a part of all of this. And I think he wasn't an idiot himself. Let's give some credit to Neymar. He wasn't an idiot. He knew that this was coming, and I think with the other two, Messi and Suarez, maybe a little too blind to the possible outcomes. And look at the outcome today. 8-2! Look at that. You look at them. They squeeze past Atalanta, and now he's in the semi-finals. Fucking shithousery at its fucking finest, boys. Wake up. Amazing, amazing scenes. Amazing. What a fucking team. Amazing. Oh my god. Ah, this team. Amazing. This team's amazing. God. I'd love being ripped apart 8-2. I fucking love it, boys. I'm not even gonna yeah, I enjoy that. I enjoy this. I enjoy this. We're gonna get trolled by the Madridistas for I don't know how fucking long, even though basically they have been beaten by Gabriel Jesus. Well, not Gabriel Jesus. They've been beaten by Rafael Varane because he fucking, yeah. I think it's different to just giving up, realistically. You gave up. The team gave up, and now it's, yeah. How can you make yourself look that bad? You made yourself look that bad. Boys, come on. Come on. Come on. I can't. I cannot describe the amount of I'm gonna do this. Okay. Oh boy. Bit of trouble. Iñaki Peña, look at that. He's stopping him. If he could stop him, he could stop 11 goal skiers, Thomas Muller called him. Yeah, he thought it was fucking funny. Yeah, we've all heard the joke before, you fucking prick. Don't let us know again. And he scored today. Fantastic. Assisted by Felipe Coutinho. Once again, could we put some respect on Coutinho's name? That'd be nice. I'd appreciate it if you lot would start fucking showing some respect. Scored 2 goals, got an assist in 15 minutes. Shut your fucking mouth, please. That'd be fucking nice. Thank you very much. Oh my god. That was bad. I mean, that was genuinely bad. I mean, just constantly hearing the same song over and over again after they score. I mean, realistically, that's what they do all the time. But it got annoying after a while, just constantly hearing every single time Bayern scored, man. Every single time. It just got annoying after a while. And as well, because the commentary was Spanish, you hear goal, like, no, fuck off, man. It's annoying after a while, man. 8 times, 8 goals, 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 8 of the fuckers, 8 of them. 8 of them. Wait, you were 8 goals to 2. toss yourself, please. Ah. Let me hear that back. I'm sorry, I gotta hear that back. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh. Ah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man. I won't lie to you, I was completely dying of laughter after what I've seen, man. Completely dying of laughter. This will hit me tomorrow morning. It will hit me, and it will hit me fucking hard. Ah, the Germans. The Germans. The Germans are taking over Europe. Sounds like a bad thing, but not in whatever way you think. They're taking over in the Champions League. Leipzig, after beating Atletico. Fantastic. The Spaniards are done. The Spaniards are out. Who's left? The Frenchmen and the Englishmen and the Germans. Fucking fantastic, boys. Ah, wow. Not the same thing in the Europa League though. Sevilla are still alive. Let's hope they survive. Realistically, I don't have any good things to say about them, but I should, because you know we've got talents like Longley. I wasn't gonna say the other guy who happens to be from Croatia because he's a lot of I'm not gonna say the other guy's name because he's a prick. Yeah, we've got some good talents from them, you know, very good talents. We should be respecting a team like Sevilla. Respect. Respect. You know who else deserves respect? What's the guy's name? I think he's Brazilian, something like that. I believe he used to play for Liverpool, if I'm not mistaken. Where does he play now? That's right, he plays in Germany. Right. He does play in Germany. And who with? Other than fucking Bayern Munich. He goes by the name of Curti. No, fuck off. Pain. Life is good. I know, right? Ha 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 ha. Great. I'm really debating this. I don't want to do this, but I'll see how it works. Actually, this actually wouldn't be a good idea because It's Copa del Rey time. Woohoo! Great youngsters. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. The kids. The kids getting a run out. Fantastic. Where's... okay. Fantastic. Good sheet. Magnifique. Magnifique. Good sheet, huh? Oh boy. I cannot wait to see the fucking fraudulence that this guy will come up with in the morning. We're gonna say, oh, comunicado oficial, Setien has been sacked. Fucking great. What have you solved though? What have you actually solved? As long as you delete yourself, everything will be great. If you delete yourself, everything will be great. I promise. Just delete yourself, everything will be great. I promise, man. Because we do better off without you, clearly. We do better with a fucking monkey at the fucking helm. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, boys. Eight, 2, 8, 2, 8. 8. 8-2. 8-2. 8. 8-2. We conceded 8 goals in one game. Oh boy. Scary sights. Scary fucking sights. 8 goals in one game. A lot of people are asking, what if we played 2 legs? What if it wasn't just 1 leg? What would have happened? I'll give you a short and sweet answer, okay? Hold on. Okay. Okay. What was that? Okay. Yeah, realistically, if there was a home and away leg, which we know that that isn't possible at the moment, but to put it straight and simple, we all know Bayern Munich do not stop. They do not care who the opponent is. They will keep going until that final whistle, and until that final whistle, it's just nothing realistically, in my opinion. It's constant pressure. I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Constantly living in the other opponent's half, constantly penetrating the other opponent's midfield. It's amazing. It's amazing. The amount of pressure and the amount of time that they do it for. Wow. Amazing. The fitness levels are actually incredible. Holy shit. And that's really what you're going to get realistically. You're just going to get turned over. But we rolled over. We rolled over and we just let it happen. Yep. Just let it happen. Just let it. How could you let it happen? How could you let it happen? Even though that's not a song. Oh, this shithousery. You score a header, I score a header. Toss yourself, you absolute wank stain. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Amazing. I think I'm just gonna play like a few more and call it a night. Cause fuck me, what? It's been a fucking night, hasn't it? It's been a very eventful night. Very eventful. Fantastic. Oh boy. Okay, so I said I was gonna do this, and I completely exited out of it. Okay, here we go. So what I'm gonna do is gonna go through the current team, right? I'll go through the current team and say who I would sell or keep after this season. Gonna get harsh. I don't really care realistically if these players have offered nothing. Trophyless season. Jesus, how have you missed? Anyway, starting with number 1, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Straight up keep. He's been the saviour to us. Who has been that German wall in goal. But unfortunately it wasn't a fucking wall today because he decided to fucking bottle it against... Okay. He was not very good today, unfortunately. Not very good today. Not very good. And I saw that next was Neto. I'm going to be honest, I don't need an injury-prone goalkeeper when literally all you have to do is just stand in the fucking goal and keep the ball from going in the fucking net. And when you fucking... When he break his hand, literally in his first few weeks of being... The first few weeks you break your hand. How much of a fucking idiot do you have to be to break your hand, man? What's he done realistically? Who you been playing football with, my guy? Questions do need to be asked, man. And how much do we spend on him? Like 25 million? Come the fuck on, man. We have goalkeepers waiting to get their names called. And Yaki Pena, it's like, are you serious? Goalkeepers waiting to get their names called, and we have players like Neto constantly getting injured, spend all their fucking time on the sidelines doing absolutely fuck all, but just collecting their wages. It's amazing. It's honestly amazing. It's amazing. So amazing. It's amazing. So amazing. Oh boy. Right, next up. Who we got up next? Which son of a bitch am I gonna go into next? Oh, the next one. Number 2, Nelson Semedo. Oh boy. The Portuguese Hector Bellerin. The boy who got fucking cooked today by the Canadian Alphonso Davies. Oh my god. You got fucking twisted into a... Okay. He literally tied up your undergarments without even trying. I mean, seriously. He gave you a wedgie without even looking, my guy. My guy just did a few stutters and he moved past you, and what'd you do? You fall over like a little bitch, man. Seriously. Get out. Sell. And of course I would sell Neto as well. Piqué. Now Piqué, in the interview, he said he'd offer himself the first... He's the first person to offer himself to leave because he believes that there actually needs to be new blood in Barcelona, because yeah, he believes his time is done. He believes his time is up. Now Piqué, who is, let's see, oh Jesus. Okay. Okay. How old is he? How old is Jerome Piqué? I believe he's in his 30s now. It's in his late 30s. Let's see. Yes, here he is. Gerard Piqué. He is 33. Still keeping in shape, still doing what he needs to do, realistically. He's still doing what he needs to do at 33, but I don't know if he thinks he's done, if he thinks he can't do it anymore, especially with these teams. If he, honestly, he might think maybe his time's done. Maybe the game has actually moved on from players like him and Busquets and whatnot. Maybe it has moved on. I don't believe that was full strength. With the lineup, like I said, with the lineup that was thrown out there today, what did you honestly expect? He might have went a 4-4-2, might have went a 4, what was it, a 4-1-2-1-2, or a 4-3-1-2. Why didn't you think that was going to work against Bayern Munich? What an idiot, man. Seriously. I mean, of course, if I had the choice, I would keep him. Of course, if I had the choice. Longley, keep. He's been massively underrated. Massively underrated. And I don't think a lot of people show a lot of appreciation for him. A lot of people don't really see him. They don't really make him known. He makes himself known, but a lot of people don't make him known. And next to Jordi Alba. We're going to need to replace him soon. He's getting close to those years, let alone the fact that he can still run very fast. He's still got that pace in him. Still got it. And I think that's what a lot of people would like in their team. A lot of people would use to their advantage, might use to their strengths. And if I had the choice, yes, I would keep Jordi Alba, because like I can tell literally no one is fucking safe. No one is fucking safe. But yeah. Oh, it's come off the post. I saw that as well. Next up, Sergio Roberto. You know I'm keeping him. You know I'm back with Roberto. I can also play as a midfielder. Can also play a little bit of a DM here and there, but he's mainly a right back. He did start as a midfielder, and yeah, I would keep him. Honestly, he's very, very versatile. I think versatility might be something that we need to put in this team, because if we have someone that doesn't know how, doesn't have any experience playing here, or playing there, playing anywhere, period, then it's just going to be a fucking mess. There's just going to be players running around the pitch realistically, just like Arturo Vidal And Arturo Vidal is a natural midfielder, but he spends his time just running around. And like I said, that the overall attribute of his pressing, his physicality, all of that can be put to good use, but he doesn't want to put it to good use, and I feel as though that is where we probably might have to think twice on him when it comes time. But next up, Samuel Umtiti. Yes, that's a positive for the coronavirus. Poor you, guy, honestly. Like I said, I'm keeping the nasty comments to myself, but you know me, I'm selling them. Junior Firpo. Seems like a nice kid, seems like a nice guy, but it just didn't really cut for me this season, even though he wasn't given a chance, and that in itself proves. But from what I've seen, from what I've got, it's not going to be enough to replace Jordi Alba. It's not going to be enough to even reach Jordi Alba's level. So it's a sell from me. Next, we move into the midfielders. At number 4, Ivan Rakitic. Oh boy, the Croatian that we bought from Sevilla. Guy has massively dropped off years from what he used to be, man. The guy used to make some ridiculous runs, man. Literally, last season for me has to be his best season in all, literally ever. Or was it last season? I don't think it was last season. I think it was yeah, no, it had to be what was it, the 2017 season? He was pretty good in that season. But you know, it's a sell from me. You know me. I don't give a fuck about this guy realistically. Next, who we got? Oops. Number 5, Sergio Busquets. You know me. I'm keeping him. I don't know. A lot of people are making theories. Maybe the game has moved on from players like him. I don't think so. Like I said, there's strengths that these players do have, and when you don't use them, you're just not gonna get anywhere. You're just really not gonna get anywhere. And unfortunately, the longer we stick with this guy, who's probably in his tactics, probably De Jong would more than likely be the player that would probably slot into that DM rather than Busquets. And for me, you know, I don't like De Jong as a regular DM, even though he has worked out very well in that anchor role at Ajax. But this is not Ajax, my guy. These tactics that he has come up with, this formation that he has formed, I don't think it works, and I don't think anyone has much of an idea. I don't think really anyone is on board, and I think there's too much that is actually going on behind the scenes that no one knows about. Okay. Oops. Sideline. Let's give this to Akieme. This stream is really this is really going bad, isn't it? We already know Artemelo's gone. He's leaving, so that's that. Frenkie de Jong, it's a straight keep from me. Vidal, a lot of people don't like him just because the fact that he just simply runs around a lot and just sort of wastes a lot of energy. Okay, fair enough, fine, but it can be put to good use. like I said, with a manager that actually knows something and that actually will do something. Trust me, Arturo Vidal can be a baller. He still is. Doesn't matter how old he is. He still keeps up the fitness. He's up in it every day. So I would keep him. Experience right there. Onto the forwards. Luis Suarez. You know me, that's my pistolero. I keep him. Messi. I don't think that should be a question. Ousmane Dembele. Now, this guy has spent, I think he's legit spent at least 3 years, like his time that he's been injured and the amount of time, it's probably up to at least 3 years with injuries, and this is a problem, man. He spent more time on the sidelines than he has on the pitch, and I can't back that. He's got to go. It's a sell for me. Griezmann, I don't see the point in this kid. I don't see the point in this kid. With his mentality now and how he's acting realistically, I don't know if I'd want him here next season, because who knows, he could literally be even worse. And yeah, there's something that we don't know that's going on. There's something that we just don't know. And yeah, this will only get worse with Barto here. Martin Braithwaite, I'm actually pretty fond of him, even though he's not particularly my type of striker. Can play in multiple positions. He's very pacey. He's definitely got pace. At his age, you definitely might want that as well. Yeah, I'd keep him. So realistically, I've sold a lot of players here, but I don't think it's really done much. I haven't really given a full analysis of some of these players, but just like, dude, you get to a point now with some of these players, especially when some of them spend years on the fucking sidelines. What's the point of them? But the responses from some of these guys, they're not like PK, man. PK, he came out and he said it how it is, man. And that's why I really appreciate about PK. He came out and said exactly what's happening, said it like exactly how it is, and didn't back down. Didn't really care what anyone else thought, because it was the truth. And if he does end up leaving, if he does end up retiring, then that's just on him, man. Because I think he's had enough itself. 5 years, all the bullshit. I think he's obviously lost it a bit. You can tell the mentality is definitely gone as well. The attitude, you know. I know that the referees and everything have been massively frustrating, and you can tell that that's taken a toll on him massively. But yeah, I just don't think he's going to calm it down anytime soon. So I think he is offering himself up fairly enough. But personally, I wouldn't want him to go. He could possibly still have something, at least something to offer. That at least maybe no one knows, maybe no one has seen. But I don't think it would be right for him to go. I would understand why he would go, but yeah, I don't know. It all doesn't seem right to me for some reason. It doesn't seem right. Oh boy. This stream is going to be absolutely hilarious to just watch back. I'm going to be dying of laughter. Or possibly drowning in tears, who knows? But I think we'll just play this game and then we'll probably call it that. Gotta give gotta give myself some props for even coming up here and even doing this shit to fucking begin with. Takes a lot of bollocks, something that Setien didn't have today. He didn't have any bollocks, didn't have any heart, nothing. Let's see. What are we doing? Oh man. Absolutely terrible. A disaster class. Oh boy. The fact that they were able to just easily just run through our defense. It was a lot of cutback FC type shit, man. It really was. You'd see Ter Stegen trying to cover the near post. Oh shit, someone's at the far post. Oh shit, someone's in between. Oh my god. What a night indeed. What a fucking night. Disaster class. Disaster class. What a team. What a team. And Pjanic and possibly Lautaro Martinez soon to come next season, which realistically I don't think he will. Barto's not paying. He's no longer paying big money because he's already lost a big enough. His pockets already. They're already getting thinner enough. So yeah, the money's gone. The money is gone realistically. Oh man, I don't feel bad for him either. The fact that this is if you think about it, this has just been a plan to just slowly but surely just destroy the club, and even with the pandemic coming in, you've even further destroyed the club because you haven't managed it really properly. Even players giving up some of their wages to try and help the club haven't helped you in any fucking way possible. I get it. You do need some ticket sales, obviously. Clubs rely on ticket sales and whatnot, merchandise and whatnot, sales of those. I get that. They rely on a lot of things to keep everything moving. But the fact that he didn't have a plan B, like Setien, didn't have a fucking plan B to change anything, just kept going with it, and just rolled off and just watched the whole show fold before his very eyes. Oh man. Amazing. As you can clearly tell, I've just lost every being within myself. Every being is now gone. I want to die. Seriously. Oh man. John. I'm gonna be absolutely laughing my ass off tonight. Oh my god. I'm gonna rewatch this and I'm probably gonna think, should I really keep this up? Or should I just keep it up for the fucking banter? Because yeah. Probably gonna have a long talk with myself realistically. Get off me, boy. Thank you very much. Gonna have a long discussion to definitely think this over, because I can tell this is literally like AFTV going trending because of a terrible loss. Jesus. How many comments has that post gotten? Because I believe the last time I checked it was like 200,000. It's like, fuck me. Oh shit. So let's see this. Okay, hold on. Okay. Um let's see. Let's go back to it really quickly. And let's see. 8-2. Jesus Christ. Oh, they post something new? Oh, just the yep, great. Great. I'm actually going to screenshot this. This is also a humiliation, but it's also history. Champions League history, European history. Yep, they still got 250,000 comments. Oh boy. What is life? What is life, man? So the fact that I'm just constantly going back and forth about what tonight was, I'm just lost. To be honest, we had a chance to just not play at all. We had a chance to say, you know what, because we know what's going to happen, we're not going to play. But we just kept. Actually, we didn't even play at all. For the millionth time, we didn't even play at all. We just rolled over and just let it happen. An annihilation. More than an annihilation, a fucking embarrassment, fucking bombing. The fucking counter-attack of Bayern Munich is so dangerous. The likes of even Perisic. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kingsley Coman. Serge Gnabry. Felipe Coutinho. Robert Lewandowski. Thiago Alcantara. Thomas Muller. And soon to be Leroy Sané. The likes, the quality is just fucking unmatchable. And they spent pennies compared to one player who we've spent on 145 million. Oh my lord, I cannot believe this. The amount of quality that they have there compared to one player that we have bought, which is worth more than 7 players, possibly 8, if you add someone else into the mix. 7 players combined. And he played with those 7 players. That is fucking unreal. Unreal. Oh, what a save. What's he doing? What's he doing? What's he doing? I was about to do the unthinkable with Ricky Puig. And surprisingly, Ricky Puig didn't play tonight. Like I said, should have just stuck with it. Stuck with the same thing because it was actually doing something for us. Realistically, we should have been trying to experiment with things when we had nothing to play for. If Setien does get sacked tomorrow, then it solved nothing. Other than it's just causing more problems because now we need a new manager, and supposedly Maurizio Pochettino is favourite to take up the new role. And unfortunately, if you told me Pochettino was available, I'd tell you to go fuck yourself. I'd tell you to go fuck yourself. I don't care if he's been to a Champions League final. I'd rather get slapped up 8-2 rather than go to a Champions League final and absolutely choke it. I'd rather do that, man. I don't care what the project. It was a project that took way too damn long to even get to a final, a European final. It took him how many years? Mikel Arteta did in how many months that Pochettino couldn't. Mikel Arteta, the newest Arsenal manager, who was an assistant manager with Pep Guardiola at Man City. And we want Mauricio Pochettino, who couldn't win a trophy with Tottenham. It was a pre-season trophy, the Audi trophy. A fucking car trophy. Are you fucking serious? A fucking trophy named after a fucking car company. Sort it out, lads. Sort it out, please. Because if we want Mauricio Pochettino, you lot better be happy with relegation, man. Relegation is soon. It is very close. It's closer than you fucking think. It's closer than you fucking think, man. It is so close. It is so close. So close, man. So close, man. So close, man. Oh my god, so close. It's so close, man. Mid-table mediocrity mixed with a bit of relegation. Fuck yeah. Amazing. Xavi. Apparently, some of the board going to be removed, going to be sacked, whatever the hell. Realistically, we just need an entire new board. We need an entirely new board. We need everything. We need to go in a different direction with the club, with everything, because it seems to me that the direction that they want us to go in is backwards, and we actually are going backwards if you actually think about it. We genuinely are going backwards. There is nothing more to say about what we have witnessed today, and the neutrals as well. I feel bad for Georgina, who had to go out to Lisboa and witness that fucking bullshit. Oh my god, Georgina, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really am. The fact that you had to go out there and actually see that shit in fucking person, I'm so sorry, man. Nah, man. That shit sucks. That shit fucking sucks, man. I cannot believe that. Oh my god. What's next? What is next for this absolute fucking shit show to continue? What's next in this fucking circus? What is next? What is next? I cannot be bothered. I cannot be bothered. And here I am, just playing Pez. Yep. Just playing Pez. Yep. Yep. Sounds great, doesn't it? Sounds fucking great. Life is good. Did you know that song by Future and Drake? Yeah, life is good. Yeah, you know, when they tell you life is good. Yep. Life is good. Life is definitely worth living. Let people tell you that life is worth living. Yep. Yep, life is good. Yeah, but can I just fucking stop you there? Life is not fucking good, okay? Not worth fucking living. Fuck off. Yeah, look at me, just passing it around because I'm fucking bored. Yay! Yay! Just passing it around because I think I'm fucking sick. Yay! Oh, look at me, I nearly scored. Oh, look at me, I scored an open goal. Oh boy. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. There we go, I've made my edits. This absolute massacre. Referee's just trying to make me even more angry than I already am. Don't fucking try me right now, please. Do not fucking try me right now. Wrong time. Yeah? Oh, just look at that. Look at that from Vidal. Just... And you think about it as well, everyone blames Messi. Everyone blames Messi. Everyone blames Messi because the team doesn't fucking succeed. And really, when you think about it, Messi, when they won in 2015, he fucking carried them then. 5 years can make a real fucking difference. 2 years or 3 years can make a fucking difference. Says Choupo-Moting, relegated with Stoke, now in the Champions League semi-finals. Take a bow, son. Take a bow. Funnily enough, 8-2, 8-0. This shithousery to top off my fucking night. Well done. Well done. Just about under 10 minutes to go. Ah, man. That 90 minutes was actually... That 90 minutes felt like 50 years. Just watching the goals go in. Coutinho! 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 Felipe Coutinho! Felipe Coutinho! Felipe Coutinho! Coutinho! Felipe Coutinho! Felipe Coutinho. Felipe, 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 Felipe Coutinho. What a guy. 2 goals and 1 assist in 15 minutes. That is fucking brilliant. Imagine that player. Play for Barcelona. Oh wait, he already does. Coutinho, Felipe Coutinho. Oh, look at these skills. Woohoo. Oh, look at me, I can do skills. Look at me, I can do skills. Look at me, I can do skills. I can do skills, guys. Look at me, I can do skills. Look at that. Look at me, guys, I can do skills. I can do skills, look at that. And there you have it. Jesus, look at those stats. 7 shots, 14 on target compared to Real Sociedad's 1. Looks like Barcelona. Looks like Barcelona and Bayern, except it's Barcelona Sociedad. Probably wouldn't happen in real life, realistically. It'd probably be the other way around. Great. How is Longley the worst performer? He's got a clean sheet. What's he done to you, you fucking prick? Oh, 10-1. Okay. And of course, our opponent is Valencia, and we'll have a Madrid derby, which will most likely see Real Madrid in the final, and obviously it would just be our Clasico covered already. Okay then, let's take a look at the club performance really quickly. Take a look at what's going on. Messi, 39 goals in 30 games. Look at that. 1 goal, 10 assists for Sergio Roberto, 5 assists for Sergio Roberto, 1 assist for PK. 39 goals and 23 assists. Sheesh. 9 goals and 3 assists for Kike Saverio. 31 goals and 12 assists in 23 games for Luis Suarez. Twelve goals and 8 assists in 24 games. 16 goals and 8 assists in 19 games. Some very decent stats. Pedri is a bit, I get it, he's a bit suspect. 22 games, 8 goals, 8 assists, 6 assists, excuse me. Not the greatest record in 22 games, but at least he's done something in 22 games. Some people have done more in 22 minutes. Alright. I've had enough of this constant fucking pain. Oh, just to top it off as well, Cristiano Ronaldo, how about you go toss yourself? Self-control. Fucking prick. Alright, boys. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I deeply apologize for what the fuck has just unfolded in these past, how long? 3 hours. Yeah. Really quickly. Oh man. Really quickly, go ahead, go on Instagram, follow at 3allaroundbarca and follow allaroundbarca on Instagram. Download Flick today and join allaroundbarca on Flick. Download Flick today. Join us for the best Barca content out there. Yeah. Go ahead, leave it there. If you have enjoyed, make sure you leave a like and subscribe with notifications on. I am more than likely just gonna go ahead and probably cry myself to sleep. And yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed. Hopefully maybe next Friday we'll be around, and if not, then you know why. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.